Legends, welcome back to another video. What a steed. Hopefully the drivetrain isn't too dry. I probably should have cleaned it since Castle Hill, but I didn't. Not that it should be too much of an issue. So I'm at the local today. I'm going to head over to the backside, which may or may not get ridden often. I don't think it gets ridden often, to be honest. Oh, this black feels really good. And yeah, we're just going to ride around, have a yarn, talk about YouTube, and I'm going to try and get some little manuals in through here. Oh, I definitely cannot get it very high. Oh, little one. So yeah, let's get along this way. I don't usually ride through here. I usually take the actual trails, but I don't know, I was feeling a bit different. We'll do this little flat fly road to get me across there faster. As you can see, it's a bit later in the day. It's almost 4:30 PM obviously, and as you know, I finish work at 4 most days, or pretty much every day except for one, and weekends obviously. Don't work weekends, and I wouldn't choose a job that would require me to be honest. I've done it in the past and I won't be doing it again. So I'm gonna head over here to the trail called Wakka, and we're just going to do the flow bit with a few little jumps there, and then we'll go down the backside of Wakka, which never gets ridden, or very rarely gets ridden, to be honest. And yeah, I'll pick back up once I get to the actual start of the trail. I'm part of the Wakka trail. As you can see, it looks like it's been crack dusted. I don't know if I've ridden here since it has been on film. I ride here all the time, but this is the local, my main local, which is closest to my house. About 5 minutes, if that. And here's this little centerpiece. We got a hang left just here. Oh, a bit loose. And it's quite rocky down this. I usually ride this on the hardtail. Not today. Really want to try and get this jump that's up here. Oh. Yeah! Actually got it, just. This bam. Oh, this just rocks. Not in the right gear to continue this, but we've got a bit more descending through here. I actually hold the fastest time down this on Strava, so yeah. Little triple. Big. Alright, fly through. Oh. Just step up. Yeah, nice. And now we get to ride back out, which is a lot of switchbacks. It's not overly fun, but it's not bad for that small amount of descent. My English isn't the greatest, even though I am 100% English speaking. So I said we're going to talk about YouTube. So YouTube, how has it changed my riding, or how has it changed my week to week riding? I think the biggest change is the amount of people that know who I am. Although my channel isn't overly huge, I think it's fair to say that Southeast Queensland isn't overly big either. like in the grand scheme of things. And I'm getting pretty close to being the most subscribed for mountain biking. That still uploads. I wish Luke uploaded more. Adventures with Luke, he had a mint channel. I think he's got like 30k, and he's solely based in Brisbane, and he's a killer rider. So fast, so good on the race scene. And yeah, I don't know, I guess he just stopped. And his viewer base has kind of dropped. His subscribers are still there. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't know what happened there. But, yeah, it'd be sick to ride with him because he is an actual shredder. But, yeah, the change to day-to-day or week-to-week riding, whenever I go anywhere, there's always at least one or two people that say, hey, that's Johnny the G, or hey, are you Johnny the G? They always ask me. And yeah, I genuinely say no, and I'll point to Reg Phil and say that's him there. But yeah, I'm always down to have a yarn with anyone if I'm, you know, if I've already stopped riding. Like if someone yells out to me on the trail and I'm bombing down, I'm not gonna stop, but I will say hello back real quick. But yeah, I think I've always stopped and had a chat with someone if they've shouted out to me or something like that. Always try to stop for anyone who likes my gear, likes my content, sorry, not my gear. Yeah, it's always awesome. It's really cool. I really enjoy talking to more people and discovering that my videos are working, as in they're getting you guys out riding and you enjoy them and whatnot. It's awesome, it truly is. But in saying that, it is also still quite a weird feeling, because whenever I go somewhere, hey, Skip, I probably won't get him on camera, Skippy off into the bush. Whenever I go somewhere to ride, mainly Brisbane or Gold Coast area, SEQ, like away from home, away from Toowoomba, I always feel like someone's going to be like, hey, you know, they'll come up and say, hey, you're who you are, you're the YouTube dude, which is fine, but it is a weird thing, because I've never, you know, I haven't got that far in the YouTube scene as in popularity wise. But yeah, I think it's a thing called micro fame. I remember reading about it, and it's where you think you're more popular than you are, which is kind of what I feel, but I don't purposely think that way. Like, I don't purposely think everyone knows who I am, but the more times people come up to me and say something, the more I think when I go somewhere that someone's going to know me. And yeah, it's just a weird thing. Like, it's not, yeah, I try not to be arrogant. That's like my one thing. I don't want to be this arrogant dude. And I always try not to be, as much as I can. But yeah, I don't know, it's still awesome to talk to everyone and whatnot. Definitely, if you see me out, come say hello and shout out and whatnot, because it truly is a booster for me to make more videos and more content and to keep grinding out this video thing. Although, you know, I don't think it's a grind personally, because to me, I don't feel like I'm grinding at all. A lot of people are like, damn, you make so many videos, how do you find the time? Well, you know, I just make time. I don't have any kids, and my partner is happy for me to ride as much as I want to ride, because it's what I like to do. Oh, this corner's rough. Woo. Which is incredible, because I've never had, like, when I say I've never had a girlfriend who hasn't been supportive, I What I mean by that is a lot of people tell me that their wives and whatnot don't want them to ride, or only allow them to ride once a week, which is, yeah, I don't know, maybe that's, yeah, I'm not sure how to think about that, but I certainly wouldn't want to live that way at all. Because this is my thing. I enjoy this. I love doing this, and you know, making videos is a passion, and I don't see why anyone should want to get in the way of what you like doing. And a lot of people like mountain biking as a passion, so why would you allow someone to stop you doing that? But you know, it all is just how life works, and people's choices are what they are. And you know, we all make our choices and we all make our bed. But you know, back to it being a grind or not, YouTube's definitely not a grind for me. I don't feel burnt out. I don't feel like I have to make content for anyone. I just do it when I do it and keep to my own schedule, which is what I've found easiest. By the way, I'm still on wakka. I'm gonna climb up the top here, and when we get to the top, I will check back in. We're almost near the top here where the descent starts, and there is a couple climb bits, but damn, my bike feels good. Feels so clean at the moment. It's pretty sure it sounds good on the camera, hopefully, as we hook down these rocks here on the backside of wakka. It barely ever gets ridden over here, and it looks good at the moment. It's all been cleaned up, which is great. This weird corner. Woo! Weird corner, all right. Yeah, YouTube, certainly not a grind for me, even though I am making a lot of videos. I don't feel it to be taxing at all. I just sit down one day and make a fair few. Wouldn't say mine are the most edited around, but I've got a good routine and I've got a very well set out video program that makes it easy and fast to do stuff. I think the longest thing I do is write the scripts for the videos, for the Friday videos. They might be the longest ones to make, and even they don't really take that long. I've just, you know, been editing and making videos for a long time, so like anything, you get faster at it, you get better at it. Oh, these little cactuses. They're like little fresh cactuses everywhere. Oh, real rocky through here, real rough. This bike's just eating it though. Eating it for breakfast. Or dinner, I guess, because it is almost dinner time. Woo. Yeah. How can you get started in mountain biking? As a YouTuber, how can you start? Well, you don't need a GoPro. You could just use your iPhone 12 or higher, and you could film third-person videos, or you could film how-tos, that type of stuff. But if you want to go down the first-person POV, GoPro POV point of view route of YouTube, then yeah, obviously you're going to need a GoPro, and I'd suggest a GoPro, as it is the best option. The Osmos, the DJI Osmo, I think it's called. They're great and all, but they're not a GoPro. And although they do have very good features, they are still not as good as a GoPro. Pretty chunky through this. Woo. Woo. Yeah. Also the Insta 360s Awesome piece of kit, awesome piece of gear, but again, not a GoPro. Oh, there's a stick in my foot. Oh, just got off. Not as good as a GoPro. Would recommend whatever the latest GoPro is. When you watch this video, who knows, maybe it's going to be a 15 or a 14. But I run the GoPro 9, which is really good, I think. It has all these stabilization goods in it, and it also has great photos you can take. And I run the mod, so the GoPro mod, which is like a case, and the media mod is called, sorry, if you look it up, GoPro media mod. If you're going to get one, make sure it is specifically for your GoPro. Might not fit all. Pretty sure the 9 and the 10 fit each other. And it's basically an extended microphone with a wind sock on it, so you don't get as much wind. And yeah, it's ideal. Another accessory I have on my GoPro is the GoPro Max lens, which is a lens that just screws straight on, nice and easy. You take the old one off, the original lens off, screw the new one on, and you just change the setting to max lens, and away you go. And that's why you have so much wide angleness in my videos. And ever since using it, I've never gone back, because I think it looks heaps good, heaps better. And yeah, once you get this gear, get yourself any editing program. They're all good now. A free one is DaVinci Pro, maybe, it might be called Pro. I know DaVinci is free, and it's actually really good. I don't use DaVinci, but I used to use Video Studios Pro, which is a program by a company called Coral. Yeah, sounds kind of weak, doesn't it? Coral. Okay, Coral. And that's what I've used for the past 12 years, and I've only recently switched over to Wondershare's Filmora Pro, which is far better than what I was using. It's much quicker, much easier to do a lot of things, and I'd recommend it. It is $100 something up front. You do get a free trial and stuff, but with the free trial it's only watermarked, so your videos will be watermarked. But if you just want to trial it and see what it's like, you can do that for free, but you will have to pay for the main one, or the full program, if you want to really get into videos. So you've got your GoPro, you've got your editing program. If you want music, then you'll have to seek out some copyright-free music, which isn't very hard to do anymore. YouTube has its own copyright-free music section, and there's some good tracks on there, but I use Epidemic Sound, and that would be the best copyright-free music on the market right now, easily. It gets updated every week, and all the music is great, which is what you'll hear throughout all my videos, especially the Friday ones. Would recommend Epidemic Sound. So you've got your programs, you got your music if you want it. Alright, we've got some descending here. It's a bit windy. This is where I did the how to jump video. Whew. And yeah, so you got your video program, you got your GoPro, go film yourself some footage, and then you come back and you just learn. You learn from Google, YouTube, all that stuff. Get yourself a good thumbnail and away you go. Thumbnail being the photo that is on the YouTube video, so people see what it is you're doing. And yeah, it is probably a grind to begin with, especially with learning everything. Hook her in there. Phew. Get the manuals on today. And yeah, away you go. Start making videos. Maybe try to stick to a schedule of perhaps one video a week. That's always probably doable, but still hard if you don't ride often. And yeah, just have fun with it. Make things people want to see, or make videos you think people want to see. Stuff like that, or even just make your own videos and people might come and they might just want to watch what you do. Which, after a while, I think that's all everyone's here for on this channel. They just want to see what I do, see what I get up to, which is unreal. Can't believe people are interested in me. But yeah, I'll try to keep it interesting. But if you want to get into YouTube as a job, probably not ideal. Don't get a loan out to start this. I didn't do that, okay? I'm just saying don't do it, because yeah, it's not ideal, because you can advertise your videos through YouTube, through Google, which does cost money, and you can put whatever amount of money you want onto that, and it'll be broadcasted to X amount of people based on how much you spend. However, these ads are bad for the channel, because people get seen, it gets shown to people, they watch it for half a second, they leave because they know they don't like the content, or they're not a mountain biker, and then you're left with a heap of views but zero watch time, which means in turn YouTube will not share your video or will not recommend your video to anyone. And I learned that on my old channel with the BMX stuff. I didn't realize it at the time, but I assumed it was just like advertising anything. You know, you show everyone your stuff, people watch it and they're like, oh yeah, I'll get subs. But very rarely get subs doing this. You'll just get fake views, or views that are technically real, but the people behind them aren't actually watching the videos. So yeah, don't do that. Bad idea. But yeah, making money on YouTube, you're not going to make much unless you get maybe 50,000 subs and you're getting consistent 10,000 views a week, I think, from long-term content, from long content. Then you could probably do it as a career and, you know, make enough money to live and all that type of thing. But yeah, I'm definitely not in that category, or even close to it. I'm almost at 2,700 subs, and you know, I make some money, it all gets saved up in the YouTube account, and then I'll spend it all on a single trip. So like, I used my first 6 months to go to Tassie and ride Derby, which majority of that was funded by myself anyway, but that trip was unreal. So yeah, but yeah, if you want to get into YouTube, there's a pretty basic, obvious way to do it. Get a camera, start filming, and yeah, hopefully you guys check out them programs I just suggested. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but they're very, very useful, and they're good programs, I reckon. And yeah, anyways, if you guys see me out on the trails, give us a yell. I will always stop. Well, I won't stop if I'm mid-ride, but I'll always stop for a chat if I'm already stopped. And I'll always mean to say hello back, no matter what, because, you know, I very much love interacting with everyone. But yeah, that is this ride complete. I might go for an extra pedal actually, because I don't feel like I've ridden very much. But yeah, anyways, see you next time. Legends. Peace.